All right. Welcome everybody. Welcome to AfroCharts info session for artists. So today we are going to, help you understand what is AfroCharts, what we're trying to achieve for the African music industry, and then how you can benefit from using our platform, whether it's now or years to come. So let's dive into it. So AfroCharts, we are a streaming platform for African music, um, created for African artists. This allows us to only focus on African music and African artists. Therefore, it gives us a chance to create the tools that is needed to push and help African artists grow their music career. And this is by having by having all music or African music in one place, listeners can easily find their favorite music, which we think as we are building a database where you'll be able to find the right audience, and then the right audience will be able to find your music by just a few clicks away. So we have a platform ready to go for you. The app is there. People can access music from our app, to app, iPhone and Android, and of course their website. Artists can upload their music 100% free. So there's no longer that need to say, hey, how can I get my music to the internet? Where you have to pay per upload. So that's just a quick overview, but we will learn more as we go through this presentation. So welcome. So for quick history, AfroCharts launched in 2020, January 2020, and so far our growth has been crazy, right? With not doing so much marketing, you can see that our users are everywhere. In the next slide, you see that, but look how many users we have been able to reach. So these users are pretty much listeners. We can help you push your music too. Number of songs are growing every day. Number of artists joining the platform growing every day, and we are in over 215 countries and territories. So that's worldwide, right? If you are creating music, I say in Zambia, it's not going to stay just in Zambia. You have a chance to make your music go global because our listeners are coming from not just Zambia but all around the world. So I'll pass it on to my friend, and he can talk about this graphic where you see all of our users are coming from.
So as you guys can see here, even though we were just launched in 2020, you guys can see that like the growth has been ridiculous, because this just proves that there is a market for African music. You can see that it's not just pop. You as an artist, you can look at it from the perspective that currently I may be hot in my current country, but imagine if I can get my music to the ears of people that are like eager to hear the sounds that are coming out of Africa. So this map can clearly show that you're definitely having reach and getting exposure across the country. All right. So now what we're trying to bring to Africa is the whole of Africa, across Africa, everybody is streaming. Streaming is definitely the way music is turning. Streaming, as you can see here, this slide explains to you a little bit about what streaming does, how it's important, and stuff like that, from a listener's perspective, but also from an artist's perspective. From an artist's perspective, you guys keep and maintain 100% ownership of your music. You're in control of who can download, who can access your music, and stuff like that. All of your information stays in one place, so a listener can go back multiple times and use it and listen to the song, and you get rewarded for your hard work. So in the current structure for most African countries, you guys use blogs. And we're not trying to, talk bad to blogs, but in terms of you guys making money from your hard work, what this does, right? You in the current structure, you guys upload a song and then it gets sold once, and then that person passes off to their friends. So let's say that one person spend $1.99 on your song, but then they give it away to 300 of their friends. So you make no money from them giving it away to their friends 300 times. With streaming, you're going to make money from every listen. So all of that is going to come back into as money, as funding for you to go back and put more effort and more produce higher quality songs. So the reason why streaming makes sense is because of the amount of data that it gives you. You as an artist is going to give you data that allows you to market yourself better and market your brand better. So that is where data comes in, and that's where data is going to be. It's going to be spoken about a little bit later on, but it is very important. Now, you may be wondering how is this going to work? How is this going to work? How are us as artists going to make money? But also, how are us as a company? How are we going to make money to put back into the platform so it keeps growing? So currently we're on 3 methods. There's a paid subscription method, which is the premium that we already had, that we implemented a few months ago. So that's up and running. There's the ad supported services, which is selling ad space to other companies that are looking to market towards the African demographic. Because there's a bunch of people, trying to get stuff directly to just Africans based on, the products they're selling. And then our efforts to partnership with other businesses that are trying to have the same vision that we have of trying to just recreate the image of Africa in such a positive. So trying to push forward in the best direction.
So now you're wondering, okay, I can't understand how a streaming platform makes money, right? So how much am I going to get out of this streaming platform, right? So here's the beauty of AfroCharts, right? We are on a split pay-based model, meaning you, the artist or the content creator, you're a partner in the company. Literally, that's what it means. You are a partner in the company. Therefore, we share whatever we make, whatever the platform makes, whatever amount the platform makes, we share. So you take 70% because you are the shareholder, right? You bring the content, you bring in your listeners, and then together we grow. The platform grows, your career grows because we have built a platform where we can, gather all the information, the data, and then therefore by using the data, we can, help the listeners find their favorite music. And if we go back to how do we make money, you probably wonder, well, how does a person subscribe, when there's so many other platforms for free? That's what I'll talked about. We are creating a platform where it makes it easy for the listener to find the music, even though they can download songs anywhere. But is it really that organized? There's millions of songs. Do you think they're going to download every song onto their phone? No, they want an easy way, fast, but yet, because most phones, they only have few gigabytes, and if you're trying to get millions of songs in 1 gigabyte, good luck. So this kind of forces them to keep coming back, finding new songs, and therefore, if you want to download a song for offline play, well, you gotta pay. That's where paid subscription comes in. So, but to go back to this, you're a partner, you get 70%, we get 25%, and 5% goes to transaction fee because we have to get the money to you, and that also costs money. Now you probably ask yourself, well, why do you have to take 25%? So here's the thing: we build the platform, it's working fine. Now we have to keep maintaining it, and that requires money. All right. So you upload for free, but with the system that we have to pay for those, we have to pay employee, and so on and so on. And in order to build a sustainable platform, we have to get that 25%. But as I said, you're a partner, you get 70%. And then if you look here, how much will I make? If I have 5,000 plays, uh, just just 5,000 plays. I'm saying just because you as an artist, if you have 10 songs, you probably generate 100,000 plays almost every month or more. So 5,000 plays earns you $20. Uh, $20. So I'm gonna pause there. Think about it. Right. So $20, lots of money. No other platform is paying that amount to African artists. And if you look at per play, that's an average of $0.0042 per play. Um, so again, lots of money. We look at the graph on the next slide comparing the other streaming platforms. So you probably wonder, okay, so what do I need to do? What do I need to do to be part of the monetization? So when you put your music on AfroCharts, you do not monetize automatically. You don't get to monetize your songs automatically, right? There's a process. So the first one, obviously, is to upload your song, which is 100% free. Again, we do not charge you for uploading your song. We do not charge you per uploads that you put on AfroCharts because you are our partner. Are you coming in as our partner? It does not make sense for you to get charged when you're bringing the content that our listeners are looking for. So you upload your songs. Then once you get a total of 100 plays, this is not just on one song. All of your songs. If you have 10 songs and each get 100, right? So that's like 1,000. So you're good to go. And then you automatically get a notification to register for our monetization program. It's easy, simple form. You already logged in, so we don't ask too much information, but we just need a little more information, like where do we send money and so on. So once you get that 1,000 plays, we'll send you an invitation to monetization program. And from there, you can be able to see how much you're making on a daily basis, a month, and so on. And once you reach $20, a minimum of $20, we send out the money to your account, and then you're good to go. So this is a very important slide, and I hope that we're going to get a lot of questions about this, and we are here to answer them. So let's look. All right. Some people may say, well, 0.0042 is so little money to pay per stream, right? And artists are working so hard every day. I understand now, but let's be real, right? Look how much other platforms are paying. Now, these numbers are based on artists in the US and the UK. Again, you can put your music on this platform, but you have to pay a distributor, a middleman. And these guys, they're not going to tell you how much you're going to get because they will tell you, hey, this is based on, whatever Spotify gives us. So therefore, you are blindsided. Yeah, that's why AfroCharts is here, and no middleman, no distributor needed. You can see how much you're making. Um, this 0.0042 is for AfroChat is based on African artists, not African artists abroad. No, African artists, whether you're in Zambia, Ghana, Nigeria, this is how much on average you get on your streams. Uh, Other platform, they pay that much, but these numbers is applied to Western artists. So you can imagine how much they're really paying African artists, mostly zero. All right. So let's go on to the next slide. I'll pass it on to my colleague here, and he'll talk about more what tools we have and coming up to help you grow your music career.
Thank you. So you may be wondering what are the tools we're going to help artists what are the tools that are there to help artists grow their music, grow their brand. Our aim is to have every artist, whether you're big or whether you're up and comer, are going to have access to these tools to help them build themselves as a brand. Each artist is going to view themselves and their music as a brand, and that's what we want you guys to be in control of. So you guys are going to have free access to your analytics, because each artist have access to analytics to see how their songs are growing, who the demographic is, where their music is hot. So this is going to give you guys the ability with your own personal marketing teams that you guys have, that if you do have, and your management team and stuff, you guys can focus your energy. So you know where your market is, who's listening to your music, but it also lets you know that, like, you can see where your music is getting more popular and more, so you can market to that particular target. You're going to be able to, like, ticket sales to that particular region. There's a lot of potential in data and analytics. So by having you and your management team having direct control over it, that's going to give you guys much more control over your careers and your content. So you guys can definitely try to, like, push it in whatever direction you guys want. You guys will be able to advertise on AfroCharts too. This is going to give you guys not just reach in your local communities, but on a global scale. Because when we saw the map, you can see what was available. And then we're going to be sending you guys that we have the function to send email and push notifications to users, which that is up and coming. We've been utilizing the push notification function a lot recently as well, and the email one is going to be rolling out much more recent and pretty soon. And then there's also the access to post across our social medias. That's going to keep pushing your music. There's going to be a lot of segments rolling out pretty soon that's going to be just geared towards showcasing not just the big artists, but also the up and comers. So be on the lookout for those. So these segments I'm talking about they're going to be, as I said, all artists should see themselves as their own brand. So we're going to together we can expose each artist by doing one-on-one interviews. We're gonna be doing a lot of playlists. We're gonna do artist spotlight. There's gonna be a lot of tiered levels of, if artists wanted to get certain level exposure across our platform, that we have a write-up that we can send to each artist and their management team for them to see exactly what we mean by the tiered artist exposure guide. That's something that's going to come in very handy to show you guys all the things that you're going to need. All right, then we have the playlists that have been coming out, and there's going to be a lot more playlists coming out that's specifically based on these African music, from the African music we have on our database. We are currently in the production of updating our song recommendation function, which is going to be amazing, because it's going to allow you, if you're listening to Afrobeats, it's gonna keep suggesting Afrobeats based on music that falls in the same genre, that the same cadence or something like that, that allows you to discover much more music. We're gonna come up with the online radio and news function, so the goal is for you to come to AfroCharts website or the apps and get all of your information, your radio, your news, and your music just from one platform. There is going to be a lot of live virtual performances across social medias when artists want to, demo their songs and also give mini performances, especially since not knowing how the pandemic is going to, like, function. But we just got to adapt and be different. And then there's also going to be a function for you to sell events and concert tickets on the platform. So you can just do all of it in one spot to just, so your users and your listeners can come. So it's pretty as just a recap, it's free to host your music with us. You can manage your songs and your artist page anytime. So you can pretty much, if you wake up every morning and you want to see how your music is doing, you can definitely go do that because you are in control of your music, of your content. Your fans can listen to the music in three different ways: website, Android, and iOS devices. The app and the website are so organized, and everything can fall on your artist page. So there's nothing that your fans have to go look for. Um, with the data analytics is going to be very important for your career. Data is the way to the future, and it's going to allow you to to see who your artist demographic is, and just allow you to expand and grow your brand. You get paid for your music, pay per click. With the current structure that most countries have, it's you upload it to blogs, and then one person buys it and then gives it away to 300 of their friends, and you make no money from those three other friends having access to your music, and sometimes they give it away to 300 of their friends. With our method is pay per click. That is what streaming is going to bring, and then allows you to make money from each listen that a person does to your content. And lastly, you have nothing to lose. Get your music out there, put it on many different platforms. I know we're not where we want to be yet. There is so much more aspirations coming from us. But definitely, you got nothing to lose because we are going to grow and keep growing because we want to be a part of the current push to change the view of Africa and all things coming out of Africa. And the only way we see that happening is if Africa gets in control of her own future. So we want to be a part of that and push African music to the best of our abilities by giving you guys a platform that's going to allow you to be in control.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, this my friend here just touched it. You got nothing to lose. Like he said, us we get no exclusive rights to your music, so it's very important that you put your music everywhere you can, everywhere you can make money. But AfroCharts is here for African artists. This should be your home. If you want to make money, you want to grow your fan base, AfroCharts is for you. Uh, so now you're probably asking yourself, well, how do I partner with you guys? It's very simple, believe it or not. Because we have no middleman, meaning no distributors, you come direct to us. Literally, just visit AfroCharts.com and click the upload button. It's going to ask you to sign up or log in. If you haven't created an account yet, you create an artist page. After that, then you'll be able to upload your music, whether you have one or 100, free of charge. Uh, that's how easy it is. And then if you remember the monetization page, once you reach 100K, 100 plays in total on your artist page, we'll send you an invitation to a monetization program. And from there, you start earning money. Every time when somebody plays a song, you get money, you earn money. And as a reminder, those 1,000 plays, you get paid, right? So you don't reach 100 plays and then we throw it away. Once you register for monetization, that 1,000 plays get credit to your account because you already had that 1,000 plays, so you don't lose it. So I just wanted to put it out there. So join us, go to AfroCharts.com, and then start uploading your music. Now, there's some artists that we already have their songs on our platform. So what you need to do is then claim that artist page. Don't try to create a new page because the platform is gonna deny it. You'll see a message saying, "Hey, this artist already exists. Please claim this page." And right. So the process is very simple. Send us an email at info@afrocharts.com, and then give us some proof that this page belongs to you. Some examples like YouTube account, link, Spotify, and so on and so on. And then we review the information. Once everything looks good, and then if we have questions, we'll get back to you and ask you for more information or why not. And then from there, we release the page to you, and now you're in control of your music, your data, and then you can see how much you earn. Now, if you are asking, well, why is my page already there? That's because we are working with some, partners. Yeah, you probably already have deals with them and have helped us get some of the music that people are looking for, our listeners are looking for. But we still want artists to be in charge. This is the only way. You have to know how much you're making, right? If you're gonna pay somebody, whatever you're making, that's on you. But we would like to work with you directly because you are our partner. So without saying too much, please let us know if you have any questions. Um, our email is info@afrocharts.com. You can go to afrocharts.com. There's a contact form there. But our platform is so easy. If you ever upload a music on any other platform like YouTube, then why not? It should be easy for you to get started. So, let us know if you have any question, and we hope to see you guys partnering with us. Thank you.